Hello, everyone. No, there's no one here yet. Uh-huh. Welcome to Heart Centered Tarot. As always, my name is Marina, and I will be your guide for this portion of the journey. For those of you um, who are watching this in replay and all that good stuff, thank you for tuning in. And I hope that you're going to enjoy what you find here. I hope you're going to find some amusement as well. I am I'm doing things a little different this time around. Normally, I tend to do political tarot, and I woke up this morning and I thought, you know what? I just I just want to have fun. I just want to play. I just want to throw some cards, see what's up, see what's happening. And so I thought, well, I'll put it out there that I'll do readings, and it can be questions, obviously questions from you, um, but it'll be open. Do you have a political question? Do you have a personal question? Um, do you want to talk about what's happening in your province, in your state, in your city, whatever, whatever. So I will throw some cards down and we'll see what happens. In the meantime, as I'm waiting for hopefully someone to come and join me, don't leave me by myself. I will cover just um, a couple little housekeeping things. So, if you are interested in booking a private reading with me, you can do so by contacting me at the email below in the description. It's heartcenteredtarot@outlook.com. And I'll be more than glad to send you all the details and, how I do things. And also, I'm going to be giving away a free 30-minute tarot reading to someone as soon as we hit 250 subscribers. We're not that far away. And when I get to that point, I will give everyone a fair chance. So I will announce day 2-3 days in the future, and I will have a live reading, and everyone who shows up to the live reading at the end of it, I haven't figured out the mechanics of how I'm going to do it, but someone who's going to be there at that time is going to win a free 30-minute reading. And it doesn't matter where you're located. It doesn't matter where in the world you are. Obviously, as long as you speak English, we can communicate. You got me for 30 minutes, and I will answer any and all of your questions. So there. Okay. As I'm still waiting for someone, anyone, to come in, I am going to do the reading prayer, and then I'll take it from there. So anyway, feel free to join. If it's not your cup of tea, that's fine. Think of something that brings you peace. Okay. I call on my guides, ancestors, angels, and ascended masters to protect me as I receive and deliver these messages from Universal Spirit. May this reading and the messages provided be guided by and delivered with love, clarity, and truth. Reveal to me what should be known now, and keep from me what should remain secret. Guide me to always manifest the highest possible good for myself, my spiritual family, and humanity at large. Amen. Okie dokie. All right. So maybe what I'll do is just kind of I'll do a general sort of collective, tune into the collective and see what's happening there, and take it from there and see what happens. So, where are we at this moment in time? So, excuse me. These are the Return of Spirit Oracle cards, my favorite. Although I have, oh, hi, Galatians. And how are things in New York City? So I'll see what kind of feeling we get from these. So I'm just picking a few cards for a general message from Spirit for the collective. Alrighty. Shifting. Right. And up. Okay. So I think, no, I'm not Italian, but close, not too far from there. I was actually born in the former Yugoslavia. I'm Croatian by birth. Okay, shifting right and up. What I'm getting from that is we are being asked to keep our feelings positive, to shift our thinking into more of the compassion, the oneness of everyone, because we're all connected, right? We're all one. So to concentrate on that unity, and maybe take some time, take a little bit of maybe at the end of the day, give a little thought to writing down what it is that you're grateful for. That's a very, very good way to, sort of step up. And if you start with what you're grateful for, you'll find that you have more to be grateful for. So think of the positive, concentrate on the good, and share that, level up, because the world is shifting, right? Everything is shifting. So we want to be ready for whatever happens. Okay. Sorry. Oh, Galatians, you are Italian and I'm in love with an Albanian girl. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Well, I wish you luck. So what I'm doing this evening is any questions that you might have. I'll pull some cards for you and we'll see how things go. But usually I do political tarot, but tonight I thought, no, I just want to have a little bit of fun. So if you have a question, go ahead and ask. Yeah, I don't know that God takes away more, but I think that we are what we think. So if we put out good energy, then good energy, we will attract good energy and it will come to us. If we put out negative feelings, negative thoughts, then we will attract negative things. And I've said before, it's kind of, if you know someone um, who always walks around and they're always depressed and it's like they have that little black cloud over top of their head. Um, and if you listen to them, they'll tell you that things never work out for them. They don't have a lot of luck. And yeah, life has been hard, very, very hard. Well, when the universe, when spirit, when our combined source, when it hears that, it wants to prove you right because it's an all-encompassing, loving energy. It wants to prove you're right. It wants to show you that anything that you can conceive, you can achieve. So for that person who is always saying, nothing good ever happens to me, I have no luck, the universe says, oh, okay. And then things begin to happen to that person to prove that they're right. Their car breaks down. They get a flat tire on the way to work. They get to work and they're having computer problems. The universe will conspire to prove you right. So if you think positive, the universe will prove you right. So it will help make things good. So sounds like my friend Lenny, the more he complains, absolutely. Absolutely. And um, mm, yeah, what is the purpose of Valentina? That's a beautiful name, Valentina. Um, Hi, Judith. Yes, you can ask a question. I'm going to answer Galatians' question now about the beautiful Valentina. And then absolutely, Judith. Um, she's the girl you're going to marry. You know what? I think I might believe you. Okay, let's see. What do we have? We have the Eight of Pentacles. So that's the work that you're putting into the relationship. We have the Nine of Pentacles, which is very, very happy, very prosperous. We have the Four of Wands, which is celebration. We have the Ten of Wands, which can be a little bit of a burden. And Judgment. Okay. I think the two of you will probably end up together. There might be some obstacles to overcome, and there's going to be people who are not going to be happy about this relationship, whether or not it's your family or her family. So you might have some obstacles to overcome. However, I think if you persevere, yeah, her family is set in their tradition. Absolutely. Absolutely. And you know what? Her family wants her to marry someone from her culture. Your family wants you to marry someone from your culture. It doesn't mean that it's impossible. It just means that you have to be able to face um, you have to be able to face whatever challenges come your way. And if you're strong together, then you know what, you can overcome that, right? Because ultimately, I'll guarantee you that if you ask her mother, or if I ask her mother and your mother, okay, what's the one thing that you want for your children? They would say, I want them to be happy. So I think that um, okay, I've got the five of cups. Um, yeah, there is going to be some pressure. So you if you if you hang in there and you're prepared to deal with some of the challenges that are going to come up, as long as you're going in with your eyes open. So I don't want to think that this is sort of ill-fated, but you know both of you need to think about the the future. And can I ask how old you are? And Judith, I will most definitely get to your question. I'm 41, she's 32. Okay. All right. You know what? You're not children. So um, you can certainly make up your minds. And if this is what you want, then yeah, be prepared for the challenges, but be happy. Just know that, yeah, there are going to be some challenges along the way, and it's it's normal. It is what it is. Okay, Judith, are you still here, Judith? All right, so Judith would like to know, what keeps me struggling with Salim even though he is ignoring me? Okay. You're welcome, Galatians. Okay. Um, Let me see, Judith. What do we have? I have the. Hi, Mary. You're more than welcome. This is the page of wands. Sorry. Oh no. This is um, the page Come on now. Of Pentacles. It's like all of a sudden it's like my eyes don't want to focus. The King of Pentacles. Death, which is not a bad thing, and the Emperor. Okay, my dear girl, you keep focusing on him because he is ignoring you. Because he is ignoring you. He has a very high opinion of himself. He sees himself as someone who should be admired, who should be looked up to, and he's in a lot of ways he's a little self-centered, right? So the fact that he can kind of push you away and then send you the signals that maybe he might be interested, if you just tried a little harder. And he's really, really not being genuine with you. And you deserve so much better than that. In fact, I think that there is a guy coming your way, and I think he's very settled. He is he's principled, and he's going to have a little bit of money. And I think that maybe keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. The Death card in here is not it's not like you would think physical death or something bad. The Death card is more, it's a conclusion, it's an ending of something, and an ending of something can signal the beginning of something else. So you don't know if he cares about you or not. No, he cares about himself, and he cares about what he can do to keep you around. As long as you're around, he'll play a game with you. If you're not there, it doesn't matter. That's not someone that's deserving of your time and your energy. Okay. Never fall in love with someone who thinks you're ordinary, right? So I understand that, yes, sometimes we have feelings for people, and we're drawn and attracted to them for various reasons. And I think that you will be much happier as soon as you're able to walk away from this guy's energy and kind of say like, no way. No, I don't go chasing anybody, right? You'll find that this other guy is going to come in. And he's fairly handsome too. So listen, handsome and a couple coins in his pocket, that's not a bad thing. Okay, I hope that helps. All right. Mary, of course you can ask a question. And hi, B. I was only just able to get the video to load. Oh my goodness. Oh. Aw, you're more than welcome, Judith. Yeah. Yeah, you just think to yourself, you know what? This girl don't chase. She gets chased. Okay. And B. Oh, no, sorry. Mary Milton wanted to know if I see a friendship that will turn romantic. Well, let's see. You know what? I'm going to use my cards for that one because sometimes they are the best ones. And plus, because you know what? I pick the cards that Spirit tells me to. You know, when in the middle of a shuffle, sometimes Spirit will say, no, put it down, pick another one. Okay. So, the friendship turns romantic. Okay. Secrets revealed. Ancestors near. Next year. Absolutely, Kathy. Turmoil. And new home location. Okay. Is this friendship going to turn romantic? You know what? I think if you have feelings for him or her, if you have feelings for the other person and you're not sure if they have feelings for you, I would say sit down and have a chat because I suspect that they are in turmoil because they're kind of feeling the same way. And they're just a little concerned about, they don't want to ruin the friendship. So they're not sure if they should say anything um, for fear that they might lose the friendship. But if you were to just sort of drop a few hints, let them know that there's a maybe one day we can, instead of going out with the crowd, maybe one day we can do dinner, just you and me, and see how that goes. Next year is, I think this is something that is going to, it's going to start small and it's going to grow, which is a very, very good way to sort of have relationship develop. And new home, a new location, um, I think that things are probably going to um, come to a head. One of you is going to get a job offer that could be in a different location. Yeah, baby steps. So taking it slow. Um, Justice, legal matters. Um, yeah, you could be. Well, let me just, okay. Maybe celebration. Okay, false prophet and religion. False friend. Ooh, okay. Divine guidance. Deep roots. Child and act fast. Okay. So what that is with the false prophet, false friend, there is someone that both of you know, um, who knows how you both feel, and who knows that both of you like each other more than just a friendship, and they are not happy with that. So they are they're putting things to you that make you fearful of taking the next step, and they're doing the same thing to the other person. Um, they're maybe they're single themselves and just don't like to see anyone happy. I don't like to think of anyone being that way, but they're there. Um, they're acting very childish, and they have sort of been jealous of your attitude, or jealous of your relationship, I should say, for some time. So the Act Fast card is, I would talk to your friends sooner rather than later, and put it out there and say, look, I'm just wondering if you're open to exploring this. If you're not, that's fine. Like I value the friendship. However, I would like to, take another look at it if you wanted to. And I think that you'll find that they're probably going to be receptive. So that's what I would say. So I hope that answers your question, Mary. Okay. All right. Kathy, yeah, you were just getting the spinning circle. You know what? I was getting that this afternoon when I was trying to tune into Autumn, Black and Orange, because she had Andre on there. You're welcome, Mary. And they were doing the astrology of the new Manhattan DA and comparing it to Trump. Anyway, it was really, really interesting, and I so wanted to listen to it. And just when it would get good, yeah, everything would stop, and yeah, I'd get the circle. So okay. I was looking for some saving bonds yesterday that I thought were in my desk, but they weren't there. Okay. And you're wondering where they are. Okay. This is a job. I think I have cards for everything. This is a job for Lenormand. For the Lenormand cards. Because they tend to operate more like a story. Come on, open up. There we go. And we'll see if we can't find it. And I had lost or misplaced, let's put it that way. I had misplaced a very, very important necklace. What I might have done with these saving bonds. I know this question doesn't make me look very good. Oh, don't worry about it. Listen, as I was saying, yeah, I had lost a very, very important necklace. And I had, at the time when I realized the loss, I had moved. And I was absolutely devastated, and I could not. I searched high and low. I went through things once, twice, 3 times. Anyway, searched all over the place. Couldn't find it. I finally gave up. I thought, well, you know what? It's gone. There's nothing I can do. Like, feeling bad, feeling sorry. There's nothing I can do. And then I got introduced to the Lenormand cards. And these are the Gilded Reverie Lenormand cards. And if you ever want to know about how to read these cards, go see Becca, House of Lenormand on YouTube. Oh, the things that woman knows about Lenormand. Anyway, I'd gotten, long story short, I had gotten a set of Lenormand cards, and I was playing with them, and I was reading the book and whatnot. And it said in one section of it that you can use the cards, see if you can find things, And I thought, oh, okay. So I asked if my necklace was lost or misplaced. And I got the feeling it was misplaced. I thought, okay, all right, where is it? Is it upstairs in the house? Is it downstairs in the house? And where is it? And what I got was it was downstairs and it was hidden in a box in a box. And I thought, well, I've gone through all the boxes, but okay, I'll go again. I used my pendulum to determine which room I should look in, and I started looking through things, and Scout's honor, God honest truth. I picked up a box, and inside the box was a box, and I looked at that box, and at the bottom of it was my necklace. So let's see if we can find out several years, and but I'm pretty sure I didn't do that. We're gonna ask, okay? We're gonna ask if you did that, if you cashed them in, or if you put them away. And all right, let me see. What do I have here? Okay, I have the Tower, so that's institution. I have book. I have bear. Clouds. Okay. Whip. You know what? If you have a safety deposit box in the bank, I would check there. If you don't have a safety deposit box, then I think that, yeah, you probably did cash them in. Because there was, you needed some financial help, some financial protection. So, okay, you don't have safety deposit box anymore. Okay. And then I think you might have cashed them in. Okay, let me wait. Did Kathy cash in the bonds? Dog loyalty. Son, I think you did. I think you did. What I would do, if you know who the bonds were with, you should be able to check and see if they are still valid. Okay, lilies, that's something long time. That tells me it's been a while. It's been a while. Did you have a family member maybe in the last little while that had some financial difficulties? if you did, think about that time. Because I think that it was, yeah, you needed to get your hands on some money, and it feels like family. U.S. government bonds. Yeah, you should be able to get that. You should be able to get that. And flat chest, great name. I will answer your question here. I don't recall. Okay. Could. Yeah, I think that's kind of what my sense is, but let me ask my cards and see if they tell me something different. But yeah. Did Kathy cash in those bonds? Okay. New home location. False prophet religion. Turmoil. Okay, I'm getting a lot of the same cards. Just a second. Let me shuffle these, because I think I'm getting the cards from the last reading, so I need to clear that. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Get addiction. Success is assured. Expect delays. Prosperity and challenges. Okay. I think if you can find out when the bonds were cashed in, and I don't know whether or not you would be able to retrieve that information. I don't see why not, but I'm up here in Canada, and our things with bonds work a little different. If you can narrow down from them when they were cashed in, I think that might help you remember. Because yeah, I see the money. I see that there was a promise to pay you back, and it could have been because someone needed money for possibly treatment of an addiction. So let's see if that rings any bells with you, if it resonates with you at all. And if it doesn't, that's okay too. But I would look at that. I would start there, and see if that doesn't ring any bells. Aw, you're welcome, Kathy. I wish that I could have said, oh yeah, actually, if you go. Now, the other bit of good news, though, is if you're able to get in touch with them and find out if they have been negotiated and when, that will answer that question. Excuse me. Bless me. If they tell you that no, they haven't been negotiated, then That's perfect because it means that you have them somewhere, which is good news, right? So thank you. So it could be good news on both fronts. So yeah, just give that a try. Okay. Alrighty, next question. Flat chest, are you still here? Okay. 45 minutes in, so we'll go for another 10-15 minutes, and then I can call it a night. And then, you know what, I can feel so much better because I was really, I wake up in the morning and there's all this energy from stuff that's going around the world, and I thought, I just want to have some fun. I just want to, yeah. So, anybody else have a question? Speak up now, forever hold your peace. Okay. Well, I'm going to ask a question. How about, I'd like to know the new DA in Manhattan. And I can't remember her name. But is she going to be the one that's going to bring Trump down? Is she going to do it? Yes. Okay, I'm not pulling any more cards. Yes, wonderful, perfect, excellent. Okay, and next question. Let me see. How about is Putin going to back out of the Ukraine within a week? Is Putin going to back out of the Ukraine within a week? Is he? Let it go. Okay. Turmoil. These caused a lot of turmoil. They're talking about it. Dreams will manifest soon. And false prophet and religion. And he is absolutely a false prophet. So I think that there are people who are talking to him, communicating with him, and telling him that this is not going to turn out well. You need to go. You need to walk away from this. Okay, here's an idea. I heard on the news today that he had that the city that the Russians apparently took over, which was close to Crimea. It was like a port area, and that they used to have a dam that supplied water to the farmers in the Crimea. And when Russia took over the Crimea, the Ukrainians shut off the water. Well, what I think I heard on the news was that, yeah, when the Ukrainians, or when the Russians took that town over, they um, turned the dam on or whatever, and so they were, releasing water back to where it was. And I'm wondering if that's going to be his out. That was, it's mission accomplished. We went in there because our farmers in Crimea didn't have any water. So we had to go in and we had to liberate that. Stranger things have happened. So I think maybe that's what they're talking about is, yeah, look, lad, this is how you can get out. So there. So there. Okay. Um, Anybody else? Any questions? Any comments? Don't be shy. Okay. And don't forget, if there's anybody in here who's just kind of wandered in, don't forget to subscribe. Hit the like button, right? You can hit the bell and it'll let you know anytime that I'm doing a video, which I did one yesterday. I'm doing one today. It's like I'm on a roll. Okay. That's okay, Kathy. I'm just glad you're here. I'm just glad you're here. So, did you tell me before, Kathy, where you're located? Okay. All right. What else? What else is there? Oh, in the Washington D.C. area. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. That's you're really close to, yeah, to what's going on. Yeah. Alrighty. Da, 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 da. What else? Let me see. What else did I was trying really hard to kind of keep the political out of it. So, what else can I used to work in DC. Oh, good for you. Yeah. Yeah, happy retirement. I can just imagine. There was years and years ago, and it was in the 90s. I was with an organization that we brought in foreign exchange students who spent a year with, or a school year with a host family. And at that time, I was living in Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. And I was asked by the organization, sort of at the last minute, to chaperone a number of students, foreign exchange students, who were from different parts of the US. They were getting together in meeting up in Boston. And then from Boston, we would go to New York. And then I think from New York to Washington. I think that was kind of the way that it went. Anyway, so, oh, good. I'm glad you've been there. Yeah, it's very, very pretty. So I got to spend some time in DC. And I was just floored by everything that was there, and in particular, yeah, we of course took the kids to the Vietnam Memorial, and um, one of the students that was in my group, his name was Jacob, and Jacob was from Denmark, and he was just the most adorable teenager, very, very educated, very smart. And the guide that we had was an retired military fella, and he had an umbrella, so it was, you know, like everybody, you could see where he was by the umbrella. And so we started down the path in the uh, in the memorial, and so the man is talking about the Vietnam conflict, and this is the Vietnam conflict. And Jacob stopped and he said, "Excuse me, sir, how many people have to die before it's a war instead of conflict?" And oh my, I had to turn around because I I had to hold in the, the laughter, because I did want to laugh, because he was absolutely right. Like, you're calling it a conflict. We are here at a memorial to all the boys and the husbands and fathers and everybody who died, and you call it a conflict? No, no, no. A conflict is, I wanted to have a burger from McDonald's and you brought me a Burger King. We're going to have a conflict. Not so. But yeah, it was really interesting. I got to go see some of the things in the Smithsonian. There was a lot that I missed that I wish I could go back and see. And yeah, visiting New York and Boston was just so quaint, so lovely. So yeah, that was and yeah, it is a very sobering sight, particularly the way that it's laid out when you're kind of walking into it, and there's a few names, and then the further down you go, it's like you look up and you're surrounded by the names. It just kind of puts it all in perspective. And yeah, makes me very glad, to live where I live. So yeah, that was, yeah. Well, well, well. Alrighty then. So I think that maybe I'm getting close to an hour. So I think I'll cut this short. Thank you everyone for being with me. Kathy, thank you so much for keeping me company and whatnot. So I am I'm really glad you're here, and everybody else, I'm glad you're here, and just look for the notifications if I feel so inclined to do, live reading, um, answer any questions. Absolutely, jump on. I'll be more than glad to do it for you. So, and yes, I'm very glad you were able to make it as well. So hopefully I'll see you again soon. And yeah, if you missed it, Kathy, what I said in the beginning was I will be having a contest as soon as we reach 250 subscribers. I'll then post a day where I'll do a live, and anyone who shows up at at the live at the end of it. I'll figure out some way how I'll pick a winner, whatever. But anyway, someone's going to get a free 30-minute reading no matter where you are. So there you go. Alrighty. So everybody, be good. Take care. And I will see you next time. Bye now. Oh.